Hello, YouTube community. This is Sammy with a final on the 51 Chevy Bel Air by AMT. I'm so disappointed in this kit. Everything was going good until I started putting parts together on the body, and just it's a disaster. First of all, it, there's a lot of bare metal foil to put on this, and I'm not that good at it, and it just didn't turn out that good. As you can see, I'm away from the kit when I'm recording this, so you can't see all the mistakes. There's glue marks all over it. When I did the two-tone, I got tape marks on the roof. I got glue on there. There's glue on the fenders. Um, this grill didn't want to go in very good, and I just messed it up, and there's just paint got destroyed here and here in the corners. Um, there's a little, I don't know what they call is on the right in the top here, some kind of ornament. And right now it just came off. It's really hard to try to put it on there. There's no real connection points. That's what made it hard. Um, the windows are too wide, so they don't fit in there. You gotta kind of press them in, try to hold everything in, and to glue it was a mess. I got glue marks all over the windows. Um, the back window cracked, just cracked. I have no idea. That one was going on okay, kind of, and but it cracked. So these where the bumpers mount, these are they're what do they call them? Underside moldings of some kind. Um, they're right there where my thumb's at. There's one in the front and one in the back. There's no real contact points. They're real flimsy, so they come off and break off. And if you put them in when they ask you to put it in, um, when you try to put the body in and everything, they start to fall off. And so overall, this kit sucked. Um, the only thing I liked about it was I got to practice some pinstriping, as you can see. I did some, nothing fancy, but it was my first time trying it, and I thought it came out okay. Um, what else? It's got good detail inside, and the molding marks, for the bare metal foil, they're very strong, so there's no issues applying the stuff. Um, engine's got good detail. Um, good detail on the fender welds. Um, frame and suspension has some good details, but the problem was with the fender welds, they should have been molded in to the body instead of having to put them in separately. They're let me show you here. Let me get the instructions. Right there. And you got to put them in the radiator, the fender well, and those two parts there, whatever they are, number 7. They you got to do it all at one time, and it was really hard to do. Let's see. Like I said, the windshields were too wide. You had to press them really hard, and they're not really mounted all the way through. I can see from here, in this corner, I can see right through there. There's a gap there. The frame and interior bucket, they don't fit very well. Um, if you go underneath, there's a gap. You'll see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Right there. It's a little wonky. The fender skirts, that was another issue. They were too kind of small. It was big old gaps. So I decided, you know what, I'll just do a little custom job and fill them in, do some body work. Well, I'm not very good at that. It came out okay, but then when I started to mount the frame in, this fender, well, the skirt right here broke. The, you know, the putty broke there. So anyways, overall, this thing really was kind of good and bad at the same time. If I had to do this over again, maybe something like cut the roof, make it lower. You know, that might be an idea. That way you can just put your own windows in. I like the body style itself, but the kit overall, if I was to rate this, I would give it a 1 out of 10. It's just not worth it. If you want a barn find or a rust type model that you want to build, this probably would be a good candidate. But overall, I wouldn't buy it again. So anyways, the paint I got from Skill Finishes, and it laid down really good. I had an issue with clear coat again. I got major orange peel on it, so I had to do a lot of sanding and got most of it out, but it didn't matter. It got glue all over the place anyway, so it doesn't matter. So anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to everybody later.